Are you looking for the best travel steamers in 2024? In this video we will look at some of the 4 best steamers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Brookline Steamer. The ideal travel steamer should be lightweight, as small as possible, and able to decrease wrinkles in a matter of minutes. We saw in our testing that the Brookline handheld garment steamer hits all of the above notes, and has a few extra conveniences that set it apart from the pack. The design, sort of like an elongated teapot, is easy to use or pack, and the wide-mouthed reservoir is a breeze to fill even if you're dealing with the limitations of a hotel sink. There's no need for a funnel. The 6.1-ounce capacity is in the middle of our picks, too, which range from roughly 4 to 10 ounces. Now, it is easy to go through this amount of water in a single steam session, but that's to be expected from most travel steamers. This one strikes a good balance between being compact enough for travel, but still a useful shape and size for functionality. For us, it took about 2.5 minutes to heat up. This was a bit longer than our typical experience, but is still within reason in our eyes. There's one steam setting, so depending on your materials and the severity of their wrinkles, you may need to fill up the container in between garments. This steamer does perform better when the tank is more than half full, so you'll really want to stay on top of the water level either way. Lastly, we were able to acquire a pink version of this steamer to test, but that color is not always available. If a colorful steamer is a priority for you, check out the Pollardo handheld travel garment steamer, which comes in 8 different options. At number 2. Electrolux Garment Steamer. We've raved about the Electrolux Garment Steamer before, giving it the top spot among clothes steamers of all shapes and sizes. We definitely recommend it as a travel steamer, too. It's relatively compact and heats up almost instantly, and the handle has a trigger lock so you can have continuous steam without having to keep a finger on the button. This especially came in handy when we used it to steam a pair of jeans during our testing. Denim is a tall order for any steamer, and while it took multiple passes, it made a noticeable improvement. Although, we do have a few caveats with this steamer, since it isn't quite as small as some of our other picks. It's perhaps the sort of steamer you could comfortably tuck in a suitcase, as opposed to squeeze into a carry-on. The water tank is 10 ounces large, our other picks are 4 and 6 ounces, and the 12-foot cord doesn't retract, so you'll need to wind it and make room for that in your bag, too. Lastly, a smaller mouth on the water reservoir is easier to fill when you use a funnel, which could be hard to come by in a hotel room if you don't think ahead and pack one. Still, we'd call this a good steamer to have on hand. You'll be able to bring it with you when you travel, but will also want to unpack it so you can use it full-time at home, too. At number 3. Butrol Foldable Handheld Steamer. If you're trying to fit everything into your carry-on, then the Butrol Foldable Handle Steamer is worth a close look. It's the only pick of the bunch that has a foldable design, much like a hairdryer you might find as a hotel amenity, so if you're in need of the most space-saving of the bunch, we think this is it. It comes with a bag too, which can be used for travel and home storage. Along with the convenience of its size and shape, this Butrol steamer's performance impressed us, too. The water compartment is just over 5 ounces and it's designed well, so we didn't experience any leaking or sputtering. Filling the water container took a bit of trial and error to get the water flow just right for the small opening, but we made it work. All said and done, the steam comes out steadily, and we were even able to get through some deep creases on heavy drapes in one go. At number 4. Pollardo Handheld Portable Travel Garment Steamer. The Pollardo Handheld Travel Garment Steamer is what you should consider if every ounce of weight in your suitcase matters. Aside from the sleek design, this steamer took roughly 20 seconds to heat up, while our best overall was a full 2.5 minutes. This one also has one of the smallest water tank capacities, 4 ounces, and is the lightest weight of our picks. The Pollardo steamer also comes in 8 colors total, including some fun ones like purple and red, so you can easily spot it among your packing cubes and laundry. The Pollardo also includes a brush attachment, which we liked. It allowed us to get close, but not too close to our material. The steamer did spit some hot water when we were getting started with it, though. This isn't unheard of for clothes steamers, and something we learned to work through with many models that we've tested. We also heard a bit of a clicking noise while it was in use, The manual did note that this could happen when the water level was low, but for us it happened even with a full tank.